Welcome everybody to an age of radio Mercury. And depending on where you're watching this, you might be really confused because you might be watching it on a brand new Mercury YouTube channel. And there's a lot of backstory behind that, which we'll get into today. But again, my name's Jeremy Quintanilla. I am the co-founder and host of Age of Radio Mercury and the co-founder of Age of Radio. Sorry, everything's all messed up. The whole week's been messed up, Trey, with this whole kerfuffle with the YouTube. Kerfuffle is going to be my new F word. So every time I want to say fuck, I'm going to say kerfuffle. I don't know what's going on with this fucking boom mic. Oh, said fuck instead of kerfuffle. This is a kids-friendly show, so we'll try to swear as least amount as possible, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And so, again, my name's Jeremy. I am a entrepreneur, and you can listen to all my cool stuff at Age of Jeremy. But Trey's also an entrepreneur, and he's my co-host, Creator Trey, and he has all kinds of cool stuff going on. In fact, Maker's Remarks will be coming back this year, right? Yeah, are you working on that? Is that a thing?
I'm going to start my outreach next week, as a matter of fact.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Lot of plans.
All right, hold on. We got to start the show with this because John says, my good dear friend John says, don't do anything strange with that banana. And that is in reference to freaking Dustin and his beautiful banana. Let's give a round of applause. Trey, you know what we need? We need some more sound effects. I need a sound like an applause sound effects for this as well so that we can talk about Dustin's weird banana. I need to get Dustin on here. One day we'll have Dustin on this show every Friday at this time to man the behind the scenes stuff, and then we can give him more crap and make fun of him about the weird ass pictures that he takes. Actually, it's not. I guess that one wasn't my fault. That was Josh's fault. But Trey, so how have you been? How's your week been? Anything exciting happened to you since I saw you last?
I learned that I am not cut out for networking.
What did you do? Like, did you go somewhere and talk to a bunch of people?
I tried to go somewhere and talk to a bunch of people. I ended up going somewhere and talking to one person.
Well, was it because, okay, so walk me through this. So where did you go? What was it? And where was it at?
So I went to Ignite Great Falls, which was a networking event put on by the Great Falls Development Association or whatever it was. And it had a whole bunch of businesses that came up and talked about what's going on in Great Falls and all of the capital investments they were making in Great Falls. And it was also a bit of a networking thing. And so I thought, okay, I'll go and I'll network. A lot of people attend those events, and I do not have the vision or the perception to know who's good to go up to, who's not talking to somebody else.
But Trey, that's what makes it amazing. You should have me come with you, and then you can just go randomly talk to people that you can't see if they're talking to anybody or what's going on, and then I'll help interject when that happens. But that would be freaking hilarious. Okay, so it was hard for you to like see what was going on, see the people that were like that to see if they were talking to people. Is that like the thing?
Or they were talking? Yeah, and there were crowds.
Yeah. So what was it? Just for any type of like, just networking and like for businesses to help develop like the community?
I think it was community businesses. Yeah, a lot of stuff, but like a lot of investors and stuff like that were there as well. There was, and I had a very specific mission in mind. I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do, but that's fine.
No, well, I think that could work. Sure, I think that you just need a handler. Like you need like one of those cosplay handlers. So like, you know how when like Kyle has like his really big outfits on and and his partner, who I always forget her name. Oh, damn it. I always forget that her name, and she's so awesome. The whole team's awesome. And like, so when she's doing that, like so that he can see what's going on, that's all that you need. You just need someone to go with you and then interject. So did you have a business card, or how are you going to get phone numbers, or walk me through like this strategy that you had?
So I want to make a presentation at the Small Business Development Center here in Great Falls.
Yep.
And I want to get data so that I can address the needs of the small businesses here. So I had a thing on my phone that had a QR code, and it had the freebie. Did you see the freebie I sent you? I'm gonna
I
guess
saw
not.
something that you sent me, Trey. No, I saw that you sent me stuff. I saw that there was a thing. I have not looked at anything because my life has been hectic this week and I'm getting back on track for the year. And there's so much stuff that's going on. And this YouTube thing, which we'll talk about in a second after I talk to you a little bit more about this, kind of put me into a little bit of a frustrated situation, but continue.
I can definitely understand that. So I built a survey because it's what I've heard from you and CJV is have something that you can offer in return. So I made a document that goes into the survey for small businesses. And what it is, it's 3 tips for getting unique copy out of an AI model.
Nice. Oh, yes, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't open it and do anything with it because I'm horrible at that, Trey. I'm going to start working like 48 hours on the weekends here to maintain everything that we have going on.
Don't do that.
But so did you get that guy, the person that you did talk to? Was that conversation good? What did that conversation sound like? Did you connect information? Did you guys connect digits? Did you swap Instagram handles, Snapchat? What's going on here?
I got his business name, did not write it down. He
You
did
sound like
scan.
you did one of me. You did something that I would do, or lose it.
Yeah. And then he scanned the QR code for me, but I don't think he did the survey.
Yeah.
Not yet,
That's
anyway.
okay. It takes quantity time doing it over and over. Think about how long it took us to get the 50 people on this show every Friday. We're up to 60, averaging about 20, 25 on this show. And then freaking YouTube shuts us down, which I'm more frustrated. I'm not frustrated about Mercury losing like the live streams. I'm upset because that now loses access to every podcast that was on there, not only on YouTube, but also on YouTube Music, because that's how you set up the podcast to YouTube Music. It's through YouTube. And so that's where I was really frustrated about it. So I'm sitting there. I was out with a friend, my friend Maria, and it was like 12 o'clock at night. And I like got an email and I looked at it, and I guess 12 in the morning or 11 in the morning or 11 at night, whatever. And I got the email and I was talking to her and I was like, son of a, and I started swearing so much because I knew that we had the 2 copyright infringements, and I've been working to try to talk to a lawyer because what I think is happening is there's some of the shows that use this from music from this website called Free to Use Music. Okay, so it's free to use music, it's license free music, but they're signed up on that platform. Oh no, definitely need to fix the weight of that camera. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I need to tighten this, but I don't have the Allen wrench for it. Okay, let's see if I can get this to. All right. I love this show because everything goes wrong all the time. Best show ever. That's how you know you're on the right path, because everything is a fucking problem. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, and we're back. Okay, so point of the story is that they're using the free to use music. I think when they search for the copyright claims, they look at our website channel being Age of Radio. They see that Age of Radio doesn't have an account with free to use music. So then they file the claim against us with YouTube. And so when I went to go to do the response, YouTube recommended that a copyright lawyer is the one that responds and reaches directly out to the company. So I found a copyright lawyer. I emailed them. I don't know if they emailed me back because then I got sick. And then now we were on our 3rd hit. So once they do the 3rd hit on the copyright infringements, that's a claim filed by a third-party company, which is different than the copyright crawler that YouTube does. Like the copyright crawler that YouTube does will see stuff and not see stuff. This is where like someone actually filed a claim against us with YouTube on utilizing the music. And so because of that, I don't know how to get that back. But more importantly, I'm frustrated at the fact that now the podcast hosts don't have access to the YouTube and to the YouTube Music, because YouTube was getting them pretty good listens depending on what the topic was for a lot of those shows. So I'm a little frustrated about that, but we'll work to get it back together. I'm not worried about that. We've faced adversity before, But to make sure that people still know what's going on and about our podcast, which is one of the main reasons why we have this specific show. If you guys don't know, this is by Age of Radio, which is a media company that helps podcasts that have 0 followers to 20,000 downloads a month. We help them distribute their show, we help them grow their show, and we help them monetize their show over time as best we can. And we do that all for the price of absolutely zero. So if you head on over to ageradio.com, you guys can see all of some of our new shows. This is the newest show, the Come Up Method. Same Convo is a really good method about geekdom and podcasting. Band of Bards, Killer Lashes. We also have a slew of health and fitness shows that are here. Leaderboards, either the most listened shows that we have. Mass Virgin's a really big one. The CJV podcast. So come on here and help listen to some of the podcasts and help support the network. We believe that you'll find something that you'll enjoy in some capacity. You have Trey's Maker's Remarks show. You have my show, Age of Jeremy. There's all kinds of shows on here, and we're working to add even more and more shows every single week. And that's one of our big things, is to grow the network, bring the network closer together, and really start distributing this as a network as we go into 2026 as one of our big pushes and big initiatives for the show. Apps. And John says here, he says, hey, I may need your help in the future if you help with YouTube channels when I'm in the Philippines. Yeah, John, Age of Radio specifically doesn't do that, but you're more than welcome to reach out to me. So you're in most of all the communities, and I appreciate your support. Yeah, so reach out to me and I can definitely help you out, brother. All right. So Trey, any last thoughts on how much you hate YouTube and copyright infringement?
I'm really, it's really too bad that this has happened. It's pretty major bummer, but other than that, I don't have anything, unfortunately.
Well, that's fine, Trey. I appreciate you caring. Okay. All right. So I guess that's a good place to start. We'll start this whole thing with copyright infringement. So it looks like $1 million copyright infringement for Podcast Ad Black. And our enemy AI is also a part of this situation as well. Let me just stop this screen share here and get this other article up here. This is why I need someone to run the show. So Dustin, get your shit together and get on the show every week. Actually, I think Bree's willing to help out. I mean, there's Joey too, who's apparently able to watch the show, but can't be on the show. Joey, I appreciate you. Hey, Joey, put in the comments all that information that you sent me about that award-winning comic. Joey was part of a comic book where he designed the layout, I think, that won an award. So I think that's really cool. So shout out to Joey. If we had a clapping thing, we could do claps. Do we have any kinds of sounds? I'm going to see what other sounds we have. Trey, do you know anything about the sounds that we have on here? You know what that is, though?
What? I know exactly what that is. Give me just a second before you say it.
It's amazing. Okay. Oh, I don't know why it doesn't always do the big one. That sounds weird. We have a lot of GIFs in the works. But they pronounce GIFs or GIFs, Trey?
GIFs is what I've heard.
All right. Joey, throw all that information here since you're not able to come on the show. Throw it all here. It's up here on the screen. Put all the information about that show or that comic book that you won an award for. A website called Podcast Ad Black is using AI to copy popular podcasts and resell them without the ads. Dang, shows from publishers like Spotify, NPR, the New York Times, Slate, iHeart, and New York Magazine are all promoted on the website, and they've taken a full look at the product and how much it might be costing them. The tool is copying the podcast, stripping the ads, and then reselling them. Okay, this 100%, in my opinion, is something that they should file a claim for. But Trey, I'm curious on your thoughts because I know sometimes we disagree on things. I don't know if this is one of those ones that we might disagree on.
So, normally I'm a pretty big advocate when it comes to AI. I'm a big fan of AI tools. This isn't a use of AI that I approve of. This isn't a use of technology that I approve of. This definitely deserves a copyright claim. This definitely deserves a freaking lawsuit.
Yeah.
From whoever they're using the services from, because I don't imagine they're doing it themselves.
I gotta set off these up. Oh, Bree's working. Bree said she would help maybe do the back and stuff. But look there. Oh, there's bongos. Dang. Okay. Yeah. So again, the company sells access to their own ad-free copies. So not only are they stripping the ads, they're then selling the service to them doing the ad to listen to them without the ads on there. That is freaking. This is 100% unethical. From like, this is 100% unethical. I'm fine with people being mad if there's ads and things should be free or whatever. That's fine. But this is really bad. There's one example. The tool claims to remove around 10 minutes of ads from each episode of Pivot for $1.99 a month. So they are essentially taking money out of the creators' pockets and effing putting it into their fucking pockets. That is 100% unethical.
100%. Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's freaking horrible. I need a GIF for something where it's like something's bad. Who makes GIFs, Trey? Where do we make GIFs at? We need to commission a line of GIFs for the show. All right. Yeah. No, that's horrible. And I'm glad that we're on the same boat with that 100% because that is freaking horrible. All right, moving along in other news, Spotify embraces podcasters hosting elsewhere as it looks to grow scale. So essentially, Spotify is just going to every normal way of doing network distribution because they're not making enough money as they thought that they were. Spotify is moving to collapse the friction between podcast host production and platform monetization with a new distribution API that will allow creators to publish and monetize full-length video episodes on Spotify without switching hosts or re-uploading content. So essentially, the API will allow them to push the video to Spotify's video, which in my opinion, this is moving them less towards. Actually, I think this is kind of cool. So the company says the API is launching soon. It will integrate directly with participating hosting platforms. So if the hosting platform offers the ability to push the video distribution, that video distribution API will now throw that video onto Spotify.
You know what? That's fantastic, and even better for Megaphone too. That actually is going to make things easier for us.
Yeah, that's much better because and I think that's one of the things that I think Spotify's now starting to realize. It's going to be really hard for people to maybe push their video onto Spotify if they're pushing their video out somewhere else. So partnering with Spotify gives Libsyn creators more flexibility, more reach, and more ways to grow without changing how they work. So if they're able to put up the video through Libsyn platform, then that distribution now pushes that video over to Spotify. And now we're actually entering the realm where videos could be more considered podcasting because you uploaded it on one place and then it distributes it on multiple places based off of how the API works.
100%. Still think that it would be better if it was an RSS feed, but
I think it would be 100% better if it was an RSS feed rather than an API connection. I think RSS feed is one of the best technologies that we've created from an internet perspective on the way in which we can disseminate and distribute information.
I agree.
All right, the expansion by the partner program outside Spotify's walled gates marks the latest escalation in the audio plus video arms race. Acast CEO Greg Glenday frames the integration as a milestone for creator autonomy, emphasizing that publishers should scale and earn on every platform without compromising control. And that's something that I do believe in. So, Greg, you should quit your job at Acast. Come and work for us for nothing, and we'll grow this empire together, brother. Let's see here.
Glad to go from some more positive news from that negative downer we just had.
Oh, about the one where those people are literally stealing people's money?
Yes.
Trey, would you ever want to go to change topics here? Because I'm done with that article. Moving on to a new article. Because I'm happy that Spotify's doing that. Yes, they are my arch nemesis. Yes, I give them lots of money every month. We make them lots of money every month, and it pisses me off every month. But I'm actually glad that they're doing that. And maybe if Brian Elk steps down as CEO, if that's Dan Elk, Brian Elk, if he steps down, maybe the new CEO will take the company in a much better direction. Because there's so many things that Spotify has the cash and ability to do that I just don't think that they actually do it. Trey, would you ever go to CES?
I would love to go to CES.
Me
I just
too,
haven't
brother.
been able to.
All right. Put that on our bucket list for this year. How much are tickets to CES? Do you know? Let's see.
I have no
Let's
idea.
AI. See how much. Where is it at? Is it at the same place every year, or is it a different place?
It's in Las Vegas every
Oh,
year.
I hate that place. I don't want to fucking go there. You know how I feel about Las Vegas, Trey. Oh. All right. But flying you from Montana is like the cheapest thing of all time. Like I could fly you somewhere every single week, back and forth, and it would not affect me in any way whatsoever, depending on where you're going. That's crazy. The pricing of fly to Montana.
Yeah, the pricing is pretty good. I don't know if that's true all year round, but it's pretty
Oh, that's
good.
a good point. Hold on, I'm trying to see how much CES tickets are because we're taking this show on the road this year. Not only do we have Tempe FanCon here one of these Saturdays in January, I still don't know which one, and we have to prepare for it because time's flying. It could be this weekend, and I couldn't even know. We're all screwed. Hold on, let me go see when Tempe FanCon is. Saturday, January. That can't be right. January 27th a Saturday this year? No, it's a Tuesday. This is for 2024. It's got to be the 30. It's got to be can't see the calendar. It's got to be the 24th or the 31st, Trey. Which do you think it is? What's your prediction? Hit the prediction button if you can find it.
I was just looking it up. Sorry.
Oh, you were looking up when Tempe FanCon is?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. It looks like it's on the 31st because
31st.
Yeah, okay. That is fantastic. So not only does Dustin have to do this on the 31st, then the following weekend he has to do our Freedom Conference. The more stress that I can put on Dustin, the better. In fact, Dustin, if you're watching right now, I'm going to go through all of your stupid pictures. It's going to be amazing. Look at this one. This is one of me feeding Dustin right here. Look at that. Feeding that guy. There's Dustin messing up a stream. First time we tested a bunch of stream. And here's a weird picture with Dustin and a weird banana. I really want to commission this as a line of clothing and just get as many people as possible to wear Dustin line clothing with this banana on it. I feel like that's the most important thing that we can do with my money is to make that specific t-shirt of that. What do you think, Trey?
I'll let you. I'm not going to go.
Oh, oh no. All right, CES. A plus pass is $149. Deluxe conference pass is $1,400, $1,700. We might take this trip on the road because we're also taking this trip on the road this year to Gen Con. So, Trey, how far is Montana from Indiana? Indiana's like right here, isn't it? And then you're up here?
I think we're a little further than Arizona. I'm not entirely sure.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard. And also, I feel like my teachers failed me in geography because I don't know shit about where anything is at. All right, CES. Let's talk about CES. 25 best gadgets from CES. Oh my God, I didn't even look at this article yet. Trey, there's a trifold Samsung Galaxy Z coming out?
You didn't know?
Did you see this?
Yes. I've known for a month.
No, Trey, I've been fucking working nonstop, doing all kinds of shit. I had no clue what was going on in the world. This is the most amazing thing ever. Fuck the Apple I'm going to go buy this trifold. This will be my third phone. If my friend Maria's out there, this is the third phone in my 3-phone system that I'm working on. I'm going to know more about tech that I can't use, not do anything with, anything. Trey, tell me about this phone. Have you heard about it? Tell me.
Yeah, it's a fantastic phone. It's like the Galaxy Z Fold that folds once, but this one folds twice. And according to that, it's pretty pricey. It's like $2,700 or something like that.
That's fine. I'll buy you one so I can get you off that stupid Apple, and I'll buy me one. We'll both have one, and we'll be the talk of the town. You'll be more the talk of the town than me in Montana, though, because I don't think a lot of people would have it. Is that a safe assessment? All right.
Yeah,
William, welcome to the show. Hey, William, our Age of Radio YouTube got shut down, brother, so I'll get some information to some people sometime. All right, going back to a previous conversation, because I like going all over the place. This is Joey. It's called the Crimson Casebook of Sherlock Holmes, The Phantom Masquerade. Crimson Casebook of Sherlock Holmes, The Phantom Masquerade. That won an award. William, do you have an award under your belt for designing a comic book? Joey does. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know why it's a competition or not. Okay, so Trey, what would have to happen for you to change to a Samsung trifold?
I would have to have one. I already have a two-fold system or a two-phone system. I've got my iPhone and I have that Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus that I use.
I don't know what's going on. Our internet's going to crap. The whole thing's falling apart again.
Oh no. Did I cut out? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I don't know whose fault it was. I'm going to blame me. I can't.
I haven't noticed anything.
But I think I'm going to disappear. No, I'm back. Everything's good. Fantastic. You're doing a great job, Trey.
Oh, there.
All right, so you'd have to have one first, and then what would have to happen?
So
all right, everybody meditate for 2 minutes.
I would have to have one, and that's about it. I've already got a two-phone system, so.
You have two phones that have phone lines?
They do not have phone lines. Can't justify that yet. Samsung is using Google Voice, so.
Oh, you have a Google Voice. Is that for your business?
It's going to be, yeah, once I get an actual phone number nailed down, but yeah.
All right, we got to go through these. I don't care about Shock's Open Fit Pro. I don't even know what they are. Do you want to talk about this one?
Nope, we're good.
Fantastic. Cambridge LR series, 3 sizes of wireless stereo bookshelf speakers with huge power. Don't care. Did you care about this one?
Nope.
Okay, fantastic. Moving down to Fender Audio Elite 6, 3-way speaker system in a small body, produces great sound. Do you care about that?
I think it's cool that it's got a wood accent, and that's it.
Trey, I can't. Fantastic. Great, beautiful wood accent. Anybody in the comments, let us know if you want us to slow any of these down, and then just let me know. Yeah, and I'll buy Trey one, William. I'll buy Trey a Z Fold. Try to get him away from that damn Apple. Also, too, Trey, real quick, to have a side conversation on this. Do you feel that we're underutilizing foldable screen technology?
I'm kind of iffy on foldable screens because I think they're really, really, really easy to break. So I don't know if we're underutilizing them yet. I think they need a little bit of more development. Personally.
Okay, because I think foldable screen should be on everything. I think that's the greatest thing ever. Even let's take a Game Boy. Nintendo could make a brand new Game Boy Pocket that's fucking just a foldable screen. You fold that bad boy up. You can play on. I don't know. I just feel like we're not using it. All right, these headphones have a twist. I don't know. Who gives a crap?
Yeah, nope. Let's skip it.
Lego Smart Play. We have multiple things about this. I love Lego. Let's talk about Lego. A Lego brick now with sound and light magic. All the tech is under the hood, no screens required. At first glance, Lego Smart Brick looks like a regular 2x4 Lego brick, aside from a transparent top. You'd never know it's any different, but bring a smart minifigure close, and that's where the magic starts to happen. If Darth Vader approaches, the Imperial March starts up. That is freaking awesome for a Lego. Trey, your thoughts on music Legos?
So it's actually really cool. I've actually seen the demo of it. Maybe the video or the other article that we've got will show us a demo. But it's really, really cool. Very, very unique.
Yeah, all of this powered by a custom chip hidden inside the brick, along with sensors. There's another article that we're gonna probably. This is the same. This is the same brick that's in the other article, right?
Yes.
All right, moving right along. LG W6 wallpaper TV. I actually want to talk about this because I love screens and I love TVs, and I love the new. Like, do you know the? Have you ever heard of the Samsung Frame?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite TVs. I'm buying one in a couple of weeks because if you guys follow me on social media or whatever, I'm going to be living alone here soon, and the big TV is going somewhere else. So then I'm going to redesign the other room with a frame that I can hang up, and then get a different TV for the living room, and then probably a frame for my other room. But this looks badass. The LG W6 is and if you guys don't know what a frame is for Samsung, it's essentially a TV, but it's designed to be like a picture frame. Like it look like you can hang it around pictures and you wouldn't even know that it's not a picture, and then you can have a picture on it as a picture along with it being a TV.
Yep.
Yeah. So William, tell us how you feel about the cost of Lego, because Lego needs to be more expensive. That's true. Trey, do you know, does the other article hit on price?
No, I do not believe it does. I don't even know if Lego has unveiled how much the price of the stuff is.
I'm going to agree with William on this, that I'm sure it's more expensive, would be my guess.
That would be my guess as well, especially because also, well, we'll talk about it in the other article, because I do have a very interesting question that just popped into my head.
All right. The LG W6 is a stunner in more ways than one. It uses LG's most advanced OLED panel, the new primary RGB tandem 2.0, also used in the LG G6, but is in a design that's just 9.9 millimeters thick. It's also totally uniform, meaning it can be as invisible on the wall as pretty much any TV can be these days. In the image above, you can see how well it blends in using a photo of the wall behind it to help the minimalism. It uses a wireless connection box that's capable of full quality 4K HDR pictures, but without the tangle of cables running to the TV. It looks like it'll be a fantastic TV thanks to the panel and LG's latest gen image processing. My question on this, so like for me, I get it. I am able to afford stupid stuff and put it in stupid places and then make fun of myself and the stuff that I buy. I get that. I'm fine with it. I have a really expensive pin that I show Dustin every week that he makes fun of me for, that I have. That was a ridiculous amount of money. So my question is, would an average person need this television or even want this television?
So I had to laugh a little bit because they took a picture of the wall.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They took this is similar to the frame, but it's thin. So they took the picture of the wall to make it part of the wall, so that you could have a minimalism look. Who's going to do that?
Nobody. I get the frame is one of the ones where if I was looking at a TV in a non-theater space, I get that. This, no. In my opinion, I have this thing of there is a certain utility to certain stuff, so having that sort of thing, you don't have to worry so much about hiding it in your house, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I don't think that you need to hide it in your house. But anyways, it's a cool concept, I guess. I'm a big Samsung fan. I want to stop on here. But I think I'll keep it going. I don't know what this is though. Is this just like a TV that's on an easel?
Yeah, I think that's an easel TV.
All right, well, we're gonna move by that though. It looks cool.
There's one Trey, more that I want to touch on. No, not on that. There's one more that I was gonna touch on, but we can wait until we get there.
Sounds sweet. Pebble Round 2. What the hell's Pebble? Smartwatch.
Oh,
that's kind of cool. It's got an e-paper screen, which means that it's gonna have like battery power to no end.
So Pebble is an original watchmaker that was made by enthusiasts. They dropped years ago, and this is their first one back on the market after quite a while. If I'm remembering correctly.
See, so for me, that's one of the things that I hate about all the technology is having to charge so much shit. When I have to charge stuff when we go somewhere, it's the most ridiculous thing of all time. Like, there's so many cords in my kitchen that have stuff plugged in. Like, it's ridiculous. The idea that this is using the e-paper screen, I've had my Paperwhite for like 6 months, I feel like. I got the new color Paperwhite, like the Kindle Color, which is essentially an e-paper screen, but it has color on it. I've never charged it. Like, not that I use it like all the time, but I think that this is going to have much better battery life. And this kind of smartwatch would be something that I would be interested in if it had the paper, if it had the e-paper.
Absolutely, and they're supposed to be good watches. Although, I don't know if they do much of the fitness stuff. A lot of back in the past, if I'm remembering correctly, Pebble was more of the notification kind of smartwatch.
Yeah. All right. We've enjoyed the Luna Ring models, and now the brand has the Luna Band. It's a fitness tracking band. You want to talk about that?
I'm good.
Trey, I lost you. It's my internet.
Uh,
The world's falling apart.
you,
Trey's gone. Trey's back.
I'm here.
Remind me as soon as next week's over, I'm getting Cox out here. I'm drilling a second line into this. I'm hardlining that fucking line, and then I'm gonna pay Cox a ridiculous amount of money to have better internet. I hate them. All right, Trey, there's this walking pad, yay or nay?
Skip it. We can skip it.
A longevity mirror. I don't know what that means. A smart mirror that can detect blood flow in your face to give health insights. I don't know if we need that.
That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, Dell XPS 14. No one cares about Dell. Lenovo Legion Pro Rollable. Rolls out like
rollers,
a scroll.
huh?
That's actually cool. Kind of stupid, but I would buy that if I just had extra money laying around so I could roll my screen out.
Yeah, the tech is cool.
Yeah, but other than that, it's stupid. Okay. Core Ultra Series 3, Intel, great. Dream Leapic Cube, tiny modular 8 camera, a new Razer Project Madsen thing, Neurable HyperX headset concept.
I'm guessing it's some sort of a computer control.
Yeah, it's a
thing,
Neurable.
but...
Brain scanning capacity. Neurable has worked on headphones that can scan your brain activity using EEGs. Just what we need more of, brain scanning. Oh my God, this is amazing. Is this like an automatic lawnmower?
Yes, I believe it is.
That's awesome.
Those are cool.
Yeah. All right, Trey, where's the one that you wanted to do?
Maybe it's not on there. I thought that the Roborock one was on there. Maybe it's not.
By Samsung, by LG?
No. Roborock is a vacuum cleaner. They have a new Roborock. They have a new robotic vacuum cleaner that has legs that can go up and down stairs.
What? Where's that at? I need that. I don't have stairs, but I want that. Is the company called Roborock?
Yeah, the company is called Roborock. Yeah.
Oh my God. No,
I thought it was on
there.
My bad. I'm going to the website. I should have read the I should have read the website a little bit.
Right. No one has time to read articles. We just randomly find shit and talk about it. All right. I don't even see it on their website. So we'll have to, Trey, find something about that for next week because I love cleaning and I love things being clean, even though you might not agree with that if you look behind me. It's pretty rough back there, guys. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know. It looks fine
I'm
to me.
I'm going to need something. Yeah. No, look, Trey, look at that. Look at this. There's a bunch of archetypes books that were supposed to be in comic stores, but Joey doesn't have a UPC for me yet. Or UPC, is that what they're called? Freaking Joey. It's all Joey's fault. All right, moving right along. All right, so that's that. Trey, what do we have going on with Age of Radio besides us using our YouTube channel this week and maybe having an anime roundtable again sometime in the near future?
Yeah, everything's a little bit in flux. Still trying to get back into the swing of things, get stuff. We do have it's growing. It's growing slow but sure. Have a new member. If
Yes,
you end up
Tiffany.
watching,
Is that her name? What's her name? I might have made that
Tiffy
up. That
Tan,
might not be her name.
I just know her username, Tiffy Tan.
Okay, then I don't know who that is. Good for us.
Dungeons
Everything's
and
slowly growing
Damsels
as it's all
host.
falling apart. Is what I like to say.
And like I don't really know other than like our gaming thing. We need to kind of, I guess, I'll have more up to date info for you guys next week because everything's kind of
Yes,
in
that's what we
flux.
say every weekend. Everything became in flux over this Christmas. December always messes everything up, is what I always say. I mean, December is my favorite holiday. Trey, what's your favorite holiday? I guess December is not a holiday, it's a month. Christmas is my favorite holiday. Trey, what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas is absolutely my favorite holiday.
Me too. Trey, when's your next Substack coming out? What's going on with that? I'm going to get a free write here once I get my shit together, and then I'm going to write stuff for you. I'm going to zone out and just write stuff specifically just for you, Trey.
So I have some stuff that I'm thinking about writing, but I don't have anything like I've been balancing too much. I don't have anything that I'm scheduling right now. It'll just be when I get the inspiration to write.
Fantastic. So have you been spending most of your time on your new project that you're trying to do for your business? For the AI
Yeah.
services stuff? You should write a Substack article about that.
I probably should, honestly.
Trey, I'm gonna get you. Can I get you one of these microphone stands, and then I can get you
Is-
one of these. What
Is my hold on?
is what?
Is that any better?
Oh no, that wasn't the reason why. I want you to have one of these flags so we can put Dustin's stupid picture on here, and then you can just have it on the bottom of your microphone. That's all. Nothing about your microphone. You're fine. You're fine with your microphone. I'm just trying to find ways to make fun of Dustin, especially it's best when he's more fun to make fun of when he's around. It's not as fun to make fun of him when he's not around. Look at that banana. Look at him with that banana. All right, moving back into some news. We got some more amazing news, more Lego talk. All right. Is this the right one? Lego. Let's see if this is it. All right. Lego fit a whole ass computer, a whole ass inside a single brick to make Star Wars sounds. Lego announced a big step forward, which we already talked about, in how kids will play with the company's popular plastic bricks. Well, it's actually really small. In fact, Lego's new smart brick is the size of a standard 4x2 Lego brick, but it contains much of the same tech found in modern phones, and Lego is promising some cool features that will be powered by this new tiny tech. Okay, so Trey, what do you want to talk about? You said that you had a thought on this Lego, and I want to talk about some really interesting things about this and where it's leading us into the future.
So it's interesting because it didn't seem like it was Star Wars specific from what I saw about it. From apparently they like network together and can work together into like a various different builds and stuff like that. But my question is, where's the battery on these? Because that would be a bit of a bummer and a bit of waste.
Yeah, that's a good point. And how, it's probably a rechargeable battery. I bet you it has a slot on the brick that you plug a fucking USB into, or the brick, there's a charging port where you set the brick on it and it charges.
That could be. Or
I don't know, did you watch
like
the video?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Yes. Our lag is fucking horrible. I'm going to blame me.
You could bring your imagination to life for real. Play with your creations and let them play back with you. Well, that's exactly what we've built.
Wait, really?
Introducing the LEGO Smart Play System.
Oh, boy.
A new platform made of endlessly interactive smart bricks, smart tags,
Seriously? And no way!
smart minifigures. Hold on, so you can interact with the little guys now? All connected to bring play to life like never before. Whoa, was that a burp? These things can burp and react to how you move with dynamic sound and lights. Holy schnitzel, there's lights. One brick to turn your Lego builds into an opportunity to create, explore, and unlock your imagination.
Ducks? This is gonna be huge. Huge!
Come play in the next dimension with the Lego Smart Play system.
Sorry about that, guys. It was a bit too much, I know.
All right, Trey did something. I don't know what happened.
Did you not see the video?
Yeah, it was a great video.
Why
It
is
didn't tell me anything. Okay, there we go. Did you see the video?
I did see the video.
Yeah, we all saw the video. It was beautiful. My point is that I never remember how to close this after we get into it. Hold on. That makes it bigger. No, wait. I need to do this.
Oh.
There we go. So what can the Smart Block do? Well, if you include some of the other Smart Block smart minifigs and buy Lego, you get the kids attaching a propeller to a dinosaur. And when the propeller spins, the connected smart brick plays helicopter noises. Yeah, so it's not just Star Wars specific. I think that they just mentioned that at the top.
That's really interesting. You are cutting out a lot,
Trey,
by the way.
Are you back?
I'm
Trey, I
here.
think you're frozen.
I don't know. Is it? What the heck? Is that the window?
I know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful how much we're cutting out and how long it's taking.
Where's the music coming from?
I turned the music on. So this is what we're going to do. Every time we need the lag to catch up for the internet to reconnect, I'm just going to play this music and we're just going to wait. This show is so ridiculous. Oh my God, the internet. Fuck, where's Dustin at? Someone get Dustin on the phone. Oh, that's right. We got next week we'll connect the phone. Oh my God, Trey, we can prank call Dustin. It's gonna be amazing. We'll connect the phone. We'll prank call Dustin. We'll give the Dustin's phone number to William. We'll have it all through here. We'll have William call Dustin. It'll be fucking amazing. Where's the amazing button? I'm so excited. Hold on. Where's the amazing button? Hold on. I got to find the amazing button. I really got to put these things onto some kind of something that can be useful. All right, here we go. Amazing, people. Oh, yeah. Freaking amazing. Yeah. All right, so Trey, do you think these... Okay, two questions I have. First question, if the internet works. First question is, do you think that these will be a success, or do you think that it'll be a failure? Because you know what that means. You know what that means it is, right? You know what this is?
Prediction time.
It's prediction time. Trey, Lego bricks, yay or nay?
Yay. I do think these are going to be extremely successful, especially depending on how much smarts they've been able to fit into these little things. But I don't know.
Yeah,
it should be pretty successful.
I think they'll be pretty successful. I think they'll do a good job. But Trey, I'm pretty sure it's me that the internet's problem. I don't think it's you, because William put here that Trey has never been frozen, just Jeremy. The problem is it's not showing me my StreamYard like it used to. So I'm pretty sure it's me that's dropping because Cox sucks, and I hope bad things upon their business, not on the people inside of the business, if that makes sense. All right. William is going to give me a yay or nay. William's giving me a nay, and we're frozen again. Okay, there's the nay. Okay. If you're in the comments, yay or nay on Lego bricks being a success, if they're going to be thumbs up or thumbs down on Lego bricks, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know, get more interaction with our 7 people that are watching. Everything, we got to keep starting over all the time. My second thing is, though, I think that this is really good, because one of the things that's really good about innovation and businesses is that this is getting the technology smaller. And when we can get the technology smaller, it's going to open up the possibilities for more types of things, like better wearable glasses, better wearable technology, better technology in general. So in that capacity, I think this is really good to see how this does and how we can actually get the technology smaller.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting because I'm imagining this is going to trickle down into. I think Lego's owned by Mattel, isn't it? Or it's owned by another toy company?
No, Lego's owned by Lego. It's their own thing. They're a privately held company
Oh, my bad.
in one of my favorite places in the world, Denmark. And that's the only reason why I know the Danish. In fact, if you're Danish out there, come and watch our show. Teach me more Danish. Travel with me to Danish places. Support the blockage of the United States taking over Greenland to keep the Danish and the Greenlandish history alive. Oh my God, I slammed the desk and the camera fell. I really need to find that fucking Allen wrench. Stupid freaking light. Oh, let's put that back. Okay. I'm glad that we have all this money to buy all kinds of great stuff and none of it works right. I'm really excited about it. I'm blaming Dustin though. All right, Trey. Moving right along. Have you had a chance to watch Fallout? We're on episode 3.
I have not. I still don't have Amazon Prime.
That's ridiculous. Just use my Amazon Prime or Jinx's Amazon Prime. Just steal Amazon Prime from someone. I don't know what the problem is. You have tons of friends that have Amazon Prime that you could easily steal their stuff. New Vegas ending shows Yes Man was even more sinister than he appeared. Newly discovered files found on an old dev kit show the agreeable robot taking a dramatic heel turn. New Vegas is my ex-wife's favorite video game. New Vegas is a lot of people's favorite video game. A lot of people consider that the best Fallout game in the franchise. And this new season is kind of briefly based on that, just for the mere fact that they're in Las Vegas or New Vegas in the Fallout series on Amazon. And we've known for some time now that developer Obsidian Entertainment was forced to cut Fallout New Vegas post-game content during its development. But now, thanks to the data found on a recently unearthed Xbox 360 dev kit, where was this unearthed? Was it like it stored in a mine somewhere? Was there like booby traps? This sounds ridiculous. We can finally take a look at what some of that scraped content would have entailed. It turns out that a more sinister conclusion to Yes Man's story once existed after the credits roll. Regardless of who you side with during the second battle of Hoover Dam, there's no squeaky clean, morally sound conclusion to Fallout New Vegas. Going with Caesar's Legion is the objectively cruel choice, yes, but the NCR aren't exactly saints either. Another option is siding with Yes Man. It's the closest thing Fallout New Vegas has to a good ending. Choosing Yes Man, the overly amenable Securitron that has been forcibly modified by antagonist Benny, is akin to siding with no one, as the peppy robot will gladly carry out whatever orders you give it. Exactly whose side Yes since the game was released, and discussion surrounding his allegiances or lack of once it intensified Mr. House's character in the second season of the TV series, which would be awesome to introduce what's happening in the series as some type of part of canon or side canon. That'd be kind of cool. Following the New Vegas tease at the end of the first season, fans have been theorizing about which of the game's endings is now the canon ending. Comments made by project director Josh Sayer and the aforementioned cut content have led some to believe that siding with Yes Man may indeed be Fallout New Vegas's true ending. If you're a big New Vegas fan and know about this, please give us a comment down below. Or your thoughts on any of this or anything that we've said. You can reach out to us now at mercury@ageofradio.com to let us know. And you noticed that we didn't have any AI slop today because Trey apparently was too busy to make some. And I didn't make some either. So if you have AI slop, in fact, William, I don't know what you're doing right now. Go get Sora. Go make a bunch of AI slop. You can use my likeness. You can use Trey's likeness. Trey, is your likeness open?
My likeness is not open, but if he reaches out to me and tells me what his account is, I will definitely follow him, and he can use my likeness. I have no problem with that.
Fan-fucking-tastic. All right, William, go make me some AI slop. Joey, go make some AI slop. Everybody who hates AI, go make us some AI slop. Send it to us at mercury@ageofradio.com. And with that, Trey, we've come up on the hour. Our show is now an hour and a half long, but we're ending it a little bit early today because of other stuff that is going on. But if there's some articles that you want us to talk about on here, send it to mercury@ageofradio.com. If you want to yell at Trey for something, send it to mercury@ageofradio.com. What the most important thing is that there's a mercury@ageofradio.com email now. Next week, we're hooking up the cell phone and we're going to make prank calls to people, mainly Dustin. So, Dustin, I want you to be on the lookout. Oh, you know who's really good at prank calls? Effing hell. Where's Chuck? Chuck's going to be on the show next week. Chuck's going to do the prank calls to Dustin and anybody else's phone number that we can find. And maybe we'll even ring in William. So, Trey, with that being said, where can people find you? What are your last thoughts? What do you have coming on this next week? And what calls to actions do you have, sir?
Okay, so check me out just about anywhere you can think for social media at Creator Trey. My Substack is creatortrey.substack.com. I am planning on having something out this week. I'm just not entirely sure what yet. And then I think that's about it. I had something. Maker's Remarks. Make sure you look at Maker's Remarks. And if you have somebody you would like to see featured on the show, somebody who does art or other creative stuff, please let me know because I'm always looking for new people. But that's it.
All right. Thank you so much, Trey. Age of Jeremy will be back this week. My show, Age of Jeremy, talks about my adventures, business adventures, and side quests, along with my new segment, Conversations, which is on my YouTube at Age of Jeremy. Unfortunately, you can't watch or listen to anything at Age of Radioverse anymore. If you're watching this right now, please help us out. Go over to Mercury at Age. Nope. Mercury. Trey, what's the name of the channel? Mercury by Age of Radio. Mercury by Age of Radio. You should be able to find it. It might be a little bit difficult. Trey had to do something with filters. I don't know what he had to do. But you can find it, subscribe to it. If you're not part to us, we're also going to have a text messaging service that we're setting up. So if you want to learn more about all the cool stuff that's going on with Age of Radio and Mercury, go and join our Addicted to Podcasting newsletter at ageofradio.com. But again, check me out at Age of Jeremy. If you follow me on Instagram at Age of Jeremy, you can join my broadcast insights, dope insights and updates broadcast channel where I give you inside stuff that I have going on, not only in the world of Age Radio, but in all my businesses, as investments, as advice. And I'm working to grow that brand. Going to have a meeting set up with a marketing team here soon. So that brand is going to be going well. We'll work to grow Creator Trey's brand as well. And all the other members of Mercury that can only do live events, but we're working on getting more segments here on this channel as well. Starting here in a couple of weeks, we'll have a new foam segment and we're going to start building that bad boy in. And you guys are going to know so much about foam. It's going to be freaking crazy. I'm so excited. So make sure that you like and subscribe and share this with people that you don't like so I can yell at them while they're watching the show. And as I always say, be thankful, grateful, and kind. And we will talk with you soon. Bye, guys.
One thing before you end off,
Trey's going to do one more thing. That was the sign-off. God damn it, Trey.
I'm sorry to interrupt your sign-off. I put the link in the comments on whatever thing you're watching on. If you want to look for that, copy and paste it. That is our new YouTube channel that the Mercury live streams will be hosted on from for now.
Oh yeah, I did do the at Mercury_AOR. Good for us. I did a good job, Trey. We're really building something great here. Half-assed as we slowly move along with our life. All right, guys, this has been Mercury, your home for podcasting and other pop culture news. This is Creator Trey. My name is Jeremy at Age of Jeremy. And as I always say, be thankful, grateful, and kind. And we'll talk with you soon. Bye.